Good afternoon, YTPC, YouTube. How are you all doing? Well, yesterday and today we have some beautiful weather. Just Indian summer, as we say in the UK. Sort of dry, not too hot. And when you get this in early October, it's just wonderful. But it is the 1st of October, and this morning there was a lot of mist gathering in the hills, which will intensify as we move towards November. And some of the leaves have started to change. Got a bit of Baroque on the radio here. And as I said in my last video, I wanted to tell you about another estate pipe acquisition. This is about 3 weeks ago. I'm always perusing Pipes Discount Depot. Christian, our good friend, Fedhead Ed, on his channel, he's got his Etsy shop going again, and has a fantastic choice of great pipes, cleaned up, and all those lovely American pipes from the 50s, 40s, 50s, 60s, you know, Medico, Dr. Grabo and all that. So always have a look, because he gives you a great deal, couple of pipes, and he gives you some tobacco and, you know, softies to put on the end, all kinds of stuff. So I spotted this one here, which is this is a Thermo Filter. Here's a closer look at it. And a Thermo Filter was actually, in the days that Rossi was an independent company, hadn't been bought out by Savinelli, they had a second line, and Thermo Filter was one of those second lines of Rossi pipes, and they were sold actually quite across the world, and they were sold as catalogue pipes, mostly very low end. You know, you're talking about $3 a pipe or $5 a pipe back then. You know, of course that was different money. Maybe today that's like $25, but still very inexpensive pipes. But I spotted this one because it's a bit larger in the bowl, and it's got these lovely deep rustications. It's not quite custom built style, but it's a reasonably thick bowl with a lot of deep carving on it, so I rather liked it. And a good number of these pipes are 6mm, and this one is a 6mm pipe. So I thought, I must have this. You know, if I can't have a custom built, I can have this. And it really was a very attractive pipe. And as you know, he often sells you 2 pipes at a time in the package. The other one with this lovely the other one was this lovely Medico pipe, which has got a smaller bowl, but again it's got a little rustication. It's got an F on there, if anyone knows what that F stands for on a Medico pipe this type. It's also 6mm. Here's a closer look at this one. But that's a nice, let's say 20-minute smoker, you know, for a short walk or something like that. Or if you want a light pipe to put in your pocket. Just the job. And the other thing that Christian sent me, totally unexpected, were a few other things. And one was this lovely little wooden pipe stand. Thank you, Christian. That was really unexpected. And this is actually very handy for 3 pipes. Just wonderful, you know. So I can always use pipe stands, you know. So I put them in different places. And also the place in southern Switzerland, I've got something there. And it's nice if it's more than one pipe, because occasionally you do find a living person that you can have a smoke with. In fact, I found Pipe Notch, a guy that's in Appenzell in Switzerland, and contacted him to say, you know, we're going to have a smoke together one time. So when he's in the area, that's what we'll do. And I'll have a pipe stand like this with me. My tamper is one I made myself out of a shell case, 44, and that's just a stone from the building project on the road that I put in there. Just for fun. It's nice to make your own tampers out of all kinds of stuff sometimes. And the lighter is a TARDIS lighter. It's not even mentioned who it's from, but I'm sure it's from Star in China, and somebody has customized the outside, but actually it's nicely done. Still smoking this Missouri Meerschaum American Patriot. It is excellent. Very tempted to get some more, but really tobacco is one thing I must stop getting. It's a very easy all-day smoke, 0 tongue bite tobacco, and very pleasant, slightly sweet, but only slightly. And so I've been quite careful with that bourbon topping, and you pick that up in the background there. Well, as I said, Christian is only generosity, especially if you do a few deals with him and buy a number of pipes. He always sends you a discount chit to say the next time you get a bit off. But he also sent me this. So, because he knows I love Sir Walter Raleigh aromatic, and this is a little guide to pipe smoking. You know, about history and how to avoid tongue bite, how to break in a pipe. And this is back from, I think, the late 70s or early 80s. In those days that you could actually join a club, the Sir Walter Raleigh smoking club, for $1 a year. Those were the days, wasn't it? I don't think that exists anymore. But in it was a little card saying, welcome, you're a member of the club. But I haven't kept my dues up. I think I looked at it once, and you can only become a member if you're an American citizen, and I'm not even sure the club is still going. But this I will keep as a treasured piece of Tabacchiana, because these will become historic documents, you know. And he sent me this lovely little envelope for pipe filters as well, Sir Walter Raleigh. And this actually still mentions Brown and Williamson as the manufacturer, you know, long before the days of Lane Limited or Scandinavian Tobacco Group. There was Brown and Williamson in Louisville. So these are like antiques to be looked after. And very kindly he sent me a nice little double pipe sock, which is the only one I've got that could hold 2 pipes, or you could put cleaners in them. And he sent me a 3rd pipe. This one. Which was a Golden Duke Dr. Greybow. Here's a look at that. And it has actually a very nice grain. A particularly nice grain. That must be back from the 70s or something like that. Lovely Prince shape as well, my favourite shape. So again, thank you, Christian. That is really kind of you. So do have a look at his shop. I'll put a link below. And especially he has pipes from all over the world, but mostly ones from the American era. Like these ones, and if you like to collect those, you must have a look. But he has a great diversity. I was just looking in his shop the other day, and it's a huge choice, so you always find something. Well, I'll keep this video a bit shorter. Just to mention, there'll be another 10 days that I won't be online much, if at all, because I'm traveling again. This time to jolly old London. Finally, Switzerland is on the green list, so it's possible to travel there. And as I'm double vaccinated and still take precautions, I think it's a calculable risk, let's say. It's a little bit more a problem still in the UK. Switzerland is going down to a very low level now, although we still need to get many more people vaccinated. We're only at about above 60%, which is not good enough. But slowly, at least with some countries, travel is normalising a bit. Can't wait to be in London, go to my old club there, and go to James Fox, of course, amongst other things like the theatre and all of that. Well, that's it for now. I'll see you in again a couple of weeks or 10 days or so. Keep enjoying your pipes and your tobacco, and soldier on. Things are getting better and better, I think, in October. My next video will be about, in fact, autumn and winter tobaccos. So Will Junebug asked everyone to mention what their favourites are, so I will be thinking on that, and when I come back I will try and give an answer to an impossible question, because there's so many I like. Take care, everyone. Look after yourselves. Cheers. Bye-bye.